MLMs are predatory systems. MLM stands for multi-level marketing. The goal of a multi-level marketing company is to get people buying into the system, purchase the product, recruit other people into their downline so that the company can make a lot of money off of the independent consultants within their company. The consultants pay their way into the company and they receive a small commission off of the products they're able to sell, and they receive a bigger bonus check if they're able to recruit other people, other consultants into their downline. And that is where the real money lies in multi-level marketing companies. While most people will pretend that you make most money in an MLM via selling the products, it is actually the recruitment aspect that makes the big bucks in an MLM. But only the top 1% of people in a company are able to make somewhat of a substantial money that would be a substitute for their income. The vast majority of people pay into a system and they will not get their investment back. They will lose money and they will end up in debt. That is why multi-level marketing companies are predatory systems. But then there are also people, distributors, that are independent consultants in companies that will take the predatory aspect when it comes to the product claims on their social media. And today we're going to take a look at one of these people that has taken this to another level, to a level in the multi-level marketing company Amare that is already not shy when it comes to health claims. Amare is the mental wellness company. Yes, that's what they call themselves. And the distributors make the most unsubstantiated and infuriating health claims when it comes to the product they sell via the Amare multi-level business model. Hello, by the way, I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to, a predatory video yet again from somebody I already featured on this channel before when I spoke about Sober September. We're talking about Bethany, better known as Yoursoberguide, and today I want to guide us through a lot of her posts, explain and showcase them because they are very, very dangerous. They're very predatory, and she is somebody who targets people when it comes to alcoholism and addiction. These truly are some of the most horrific health claims I have seen so far from somebody who targets people with alcoholism, drug issues, on their route to sobriety, and it is really, really, really dangerous. I think it is important to shed light on posts like this and also on tactics like this, and that is why I'm going to dedicate an entire video to a combination of posts that Yoursoberguide has posted trying to shill Amare products and claiming that these will do wonders for you when it comes to addiction. If you are not in for this topic at the moment, if this is not something you want to watch in general because it is triggering to you, then please feel free to skip this video. There will be other videos on this channel that are more lighthearted and that are not connected to alcoholism, to addiction, to drugs, and to sobriety. When it was brought to my attention that there is an Amare distributor that does really, really heinous stuff, I followed that person on my Snoopy account on Instagram, trying to stay on track with the posts that this person does. And you can tell already by the welcome message I received where this person is going, what type of people they are targeting. And this was their welcome message to me on Instagram when I subscribed. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hope to bring some sort of value to your day. Are you here for sobriety, sober, curious, happy juice? Just wishing you a solid day today, whatever that looks like for you. Or if this is awkward, just ignore me. This for sure is very awkward, but just with a welcome message, you can tell what they're targeting. She is talking about sobriety already, sober, curious, and shilling the happy juice. Put the alcohol down like I did 10 years ago. Pick up the natural serotonin and dopamine. Live a happy, sober life. That is a very concerning post already. This person has been sober for 10 years, which is great, which is really an amazing thing. But this post for sure is not. First of all, she's holding her child while she's drinking out of a wine bottle or pretending to drink out of a wine bottle. That already is very, very concerning and very misleading on social media. When you have battled with alcohol in the past, I find that very, very distasteful. You know that quick feeling you look to achieve and solve with alcohol or a drug? You're seeking dopamine. Some of us are sad and are seeking serotonin. Alcohol and drugs rewire your neural pathways, and you need to work hard to help rebuild new ones. You want serotonin and dopamine support while you do this. I found the mental wellness drink 9 years into sobriety, and hot damn, it's never helped me fight or flight, work through trauma, my own ADHD and anxiety more. In fact, after 18 years medicated, I am off all my meds. This is the way. Drop healing in the comments if you want to heal too. And then the hashtag, we have Amare Global, Gut Brain, etc. And we also have the hashtag Happy Juice. So she claims that the mental wellness drink, in this case she is referring to the Happy Juice that is also mentioned in the hashtags, helped her with sobriety, and it helped her with trauma, ADHD, and anxiety. The Happy Juice is really a highlight product in Amare. It is a mixture of 3 different products that are thrown together. You mix it up with water. You're supposed to drink it every day, and then it's something that is supposed to help you with your gut health and also with your mental health. It is kind of their claim to fame in Amare. Somewhere down the road of her sobriety, of her recovery, she claims that she found the Happy Juice drink and it helped her stay sober. She spoke about this in other posts as well. She was addicted to alcohol, and then she was able to get off alcohol. She was able to go into therapy, she was able to go into rehab, and she visited the AAs and they taught her certain tools. But on her social media, she assigns a lot of value and a lot of importance to the Happy Juice when it comes to her sobriety. Happy Juice is a mixture of 3 products within Amare, and they are the Mentabiotics, Amare Edge, and Energy Plus. None of these products claim to help with sobriety. While some of the health claims also from Amare are absolutely ridiculous, they are prebiotics and probiotics in the Mentabiotics. And then the Amare Edge is a nootropic that supports motivation, whatever that means. And then there is Energy Plus, which in the end is an energy powder. And most importantly, because that's what I'm focusing on here, Amare never claims that these products are helpful when it comes to sobriety, that they will give you sobriety support. I find posts like this really, really distasteful, especially if you pretend that you drink wine while you hold your child on your arm. She also makes a lot of claims about giving the products to her children, that they have not only helped her to be a better mother, but also that they help to calm their children down. Amare products nowhere on their website claim or can claim, because they're not medicine, they're not therapy, and they're not medical advice, they're supplements. Nowhere do the products claim that they will help with alcoholism and with sobriety. Let's continue. Let's take a look at another one of her posts. Peace out, alcohol. Mommy doesn't need you. Make sure it says Bethany at the top. Bethany, that is her name. Lower tension by 45%. Lower depression by 55%. Lower anger by 54%. Lower fatigue by 64%. Lower confusion by 43%, higher vigor by 44%. Customer card only, message me for free, affiliate added. That is why you're also supposed to write Bethany on top, because she also runs an account for her husband and she can stack customers or people accordingly. She is making a lot of health claims here that something can lower tension, lower depression, anger, etc. But she's not really assigning this to a specific product. So we also have some very, very general health claims, but the beginning is very much on brand, and that is the topic of alcohol. So there are a lot of health claims, and what she's speaking about here is that for customers, Amare has an affiliated program, which is not a real affiliated program because you have to buy your way into this program. You need to purchase products from Amare to be allowed to participate in it. And then you might be able to also expose your audience to these products with an affiliated link. But that is not affiliated marketing. That is not a legitimate thing. Affiliated marketing is somebody that you can do if you have a social media platform, and you can sign up to do that for free. There are affiliated marketing programs. There are companies that offer that for some of their products. Amazon has one of these, and you do not need to purchase the company's products, and you do not need to pay your way into a company to do this. So I'm also raising awareness here, not just because of the alcoholism and the alcohol claim or the sobriety claims that this person makes, but also when it comes to affiliated marketing. A legitimate affiliated program does not require you to purchase products from the company. And like I said, in this case, it says Bethany. She also sometimes has the name of her husband on her posts because she is able to stack the customers that she is attracting here wherever she needs them and however it is most beneficial to her. That is also another sign. If you were actually an affiliate with a company, you wouldn't stack. You would send out the link. People could buy, you would get a small commission. That is another sign that something is wrong because she's operating that with different accounts and she's stacking the customers accordingly, either to her account or to her husband's account. Let's take another look into the sobriety post of this person. Good morning. I know it's hard to wake up because the sun hits your eyes and sometimes life kind of sucks, but you got this. Hey, you never know. There's a million different ways that this whole day could go. So I'm just popping in to say, I hope you have a good day. Sobriety doesn't mean no bad days. See caption. And this in itself is not a horrific post if we don't see the context here. It is somebody who already has experience in recovery and in sobriety and is posting on their social media, welcome to my page. I hope you're having a great day. Being sober doesn't mean that every day is amazing. You will go through hardship, but you can do this. I don't hate this message at all. I think that she could actually spread some really, really valuable information as a former alcoholic who has a sobriety story where she could give actual and real tools to people who currently go through that journey and who currently might need help and support from somebody who has experience as an alcoholic, but also has experience a way out into sobriety. And then the text says, but at least I'm clean and sober. Yes. At least I'm that, but I feel like that discredits the feelings that I'm allowed to feel desperate being clean and sober. I think with 10 years sober or any amount of time, that there's this expectation that we should have no bad days because at least we aren't where we were. I just want to normalize bad days, despite sobriety, despite being grateful. You can be sober, grateful, and have bad days. And I don't disagree with that once again. I think that is a very inspirational text. It is important for people to understand you will have bad days. It's okay. You will get through this. But then we see the hashtags. And among them, once again, is the happy juice. That was also the juice that she drank and that she mixed in her post. This post is a lot more subtle than most of her other content on her social media, but it is still worrisome and it is still predatory because she herself seems to assign so much value to the happy juice, a mixture of supplements that she included into her everyday routine and that she claims has helped her so much with her sobriety that even in those posts that could be really helpful, really inspirational. This is not independent of Amare. This is not independent of shilling products. This is really, really predatory in this case in a more subtle way than, like I said, a lot of her other posts. It is still wrong. This is a post that is very much on brand for her. In the reel, it says, "Did you know 90% of serotonin is in your gut? The high acidity in coffee can wreak havoc on your gut, which can then play a role in your anxiety, depression, and ADHD. We both incorporated happy juice for serotonin and dopamine stability and support. He's more patient, slower to anger with the kiddos, and way less stressed. I am out of fight or flight, minimal anxiety, and a more present mom. A combo of nootropics and gut bacteria, mental energy, and adaptogens with ancient herbs. Has played a grounding and sustainable role in being better parents, better partners, our sex life, and our mental health." Of course, she also had to include her husband into the health claims because they have been taking the happy juice together now, and they're pretty much different people. It helps them with their anger issues, with ADHD, being nervous, being more patient with their children, and she specifically claims how it does wonders for her when it comes to her sobriety and to her staying away from alcohol, because it helps with her gut health, that helps with her mental health, and that is why she is able to not reach for a bottle of alcohol, because that is how this supplement supports her. Change your gut, change your life. A sentence so simple, a process that takes time. We had no idea going into this how it would make us better parents, improve our sex life, eliminate meds from my own mental health, which were causing greater problems through side effects that I was aware of. The simple fact, 90% serotonin is in your gut and over 50% dopamine, is all it took for me to jump in and take gut health serious. As parents of our 4 kids, we're busy, and approaching this through food was doable 100%. 1 drink a day changed our lives, and it can change yours too. Drop an emoji if you want $10 off to your inbox. Amare and also Amare reps are big on gut health. It is still very, very trendy, not just in general in the health and wellness industry, but specifically in Amare. But assigning everything that happens in your life, all of your physical issues, all of your mental issues to your gut is downright false. Your gut is not a second brain. It is important for every human being to have a healthy gut, because if your gut is not healthy, your digestion is not healthy, that can have severe health implications on you, on your overall well-being. But it is false to assign everything that is happening in your life to your gut. Your gut is not a second brain. A healthy gut will not happen with the things she mentioned here in her post, like her sex life, her own mental health. Being more patient with your children does not come from your gut. The hashtags are also amazing. She's pretty much banking on that yet again. Unsubstantiated health claims she cannot make. Happy parents, sober happy life, sober mom, holistic mental health, holistic addiction recovery, holistic sobriety, happy juice, gut health is mental health, gut health matters, gut health is everything, sober, addiction, ADHD parenting, ADHD hacks, ADHD women, holistic parenting, Seattle mom, whatever, sober mom, comeback story. It is not scientifically proven that you taking a happy juice or an Amare product will help with your sex life, that it will help with your ADHD, that it will help with your sobriety, that it will help you to be a better parent and a better partner. Those are all very general statements, but I think it's quite clear what she is implying when it comes to these posts. And that is absolutely gross to see. And what I also find very concerning is how Amare and also Amare reps almost fetishize gut health. Having a healthy gut is very, very important. And if you've ever struggled with that, you know how interesting and how important it is and how bad you can feel. But that doesn't mean that everything that happens in your life is assigned to your gut. Absolutely not. And the fact that Amare reps push on this, and almost every single one of their posts is almost fetishizing to me. Whatever happens in your life, whatever goes wrong, physically or mentally, assign it to your gut, drink the happy juice for $160 a month, and then this will lead you onto your road to whatever healing and whatever ailing you have had. The Happy Juice will solve all of your problems because all of your problems start in the gut. And that is simply false. And while this is a little bit of a rougher topic, it is not as lighthearted as a lot of the videos I do is. I still find it important to talk about this. I'm going to finish on a bit of a more lighter note because she also has a lot of claims when it comes to the affiliated program. And I believe it is also a misrepresentation of the affiliated program with Amare. So let's take a look what this actually is, and let's take a look at her post and how I believe she is misrepresenting the Amare affiliated program.
Can't believe it's afternoon already. The boys are gone for a couple days, so it's some good two-on-one, two-on-two with John and I time with the girls, which is awesome. We've never had that, so we hope to expand upon that a little bit. I was talking to my team this morning. We were talking about, oh yeah, 1 second. We were talking about she can't sit through commercials ever. She thinks everything needs to be instantaneous. Anyone else's kids like that? It's just the world they grow up in. Anyway, so I was talking to my team this morning and how we all signed up as an affiliate differently. So for me, I signed up because when I see a chance to make money, whether I know I'm going to use it or not, if it's free, I'm going to do it because I have nothing to lose, right? I'm an optimist in that way. I'm also an opportunist in that way. God, I'm spilling all over. So, and look at me now. I make around $9K monthly 1 year into this because I said yes to free affiliate. So what happens here, guys, when you get your Happy Juice? Hold on. What happens here is you try the drink, most likely. I mean, some people come into this for the business, but most come into it because they're looking for root healing and extra support for their mental health, whether that be anxious feelings, negative feelings, lower anger, lower stress, or all of the above. For me, I was at my breaking point and what I call my rock bottom with my ADHD, and I knew gut health meant mental health, or so the internet was telling me, so I gave it a go. And I grabbed the starter pack so I had the extra anxious feeling and focus support because I just know me and my mental health. And if I'm going to try something, I'm not going to half it. I'm going to give it a real go so I can say it did or didn't work. And so I hopped in while affiliate was free. And once you get this into your body, once you get Happy Juice into your body and the other gut products, you start changing. You start getting things done that you hadn't dreamt of getting done in the last 6 months. You start staying up later than your kids. You start waking up without hitting snooze on your alarm 10 times. You stop needing that extra cup of coffee in the afternoon. And it's not these, if you're me, you wake up between week 3 and 4 and your anxiety's disappeared. So that was really emotional moment for me when that happened. When this happens, you can't help but share about it. Not only intentionally, but unintentionally too. And that's because when people see you, they notice a difference, and then they ask and they want it too, because you exude this light and change in yourself that they want for themselves too. So the reason you want to grab onto a bundle while affiliate is free is because, one, we have a social need in the world right now. 1 in 4 people are seeking out help for mental health. Now, we have a product, the hero product Happy Juice, that helps support that mental need. So people are already searching how to root cause things, and Happy Juice is coming up, which puts you ahead of the game. And then 3, we are in hyper growth. So you are literally going to be the person that introduces it to someone who introduces it to someone who introduces it to someone. And that is a great time to join a company and start earning money. So let me know if you would like affiliate free.
I have already spoken about a lot of the health claims she does regularly, so I'm going to not go in depth in this post. I really want to focus on the affiliated or the allegedly affiliated marketing that she does with Amare, but the health claims are absolutely ridiculous and they're absolutely through the roof. and they're not substantiated. I just want to be very clear on this, although I'm going to focus on the affiliated claims that she is making. She said that she joined Amare as an affiliate, and if it's free, she's going to do it. But that is a misrepresentation of what she's actually doing here, because she is a representative, a distributor within Amare, and not just somebody who signed up with the affiliated program, because she also wants people to join her team. She is heavily leading with the products, and she's heavily leading with the sobriety topic, but she is not an affiliate with Amare. She's a distributor in the company. Let's be very clear about this once again. You can join Amare as a distributor or as a customer. And yes, Amare also offers an affiliate program. If you join Amare, she says, then you will be able to make a good amount of money because Amare is in hyper growth. That is something I will cover a little bit later in one of the next Amare videos when I speak about the Amare Masterclass, which is a pile of poo in itself, of Amare poo. There is somebody who has created their very own chart where they declared that Amare is in hyper growth. There's no proof of that whatsoever. It is one of the first people who joined Amare, and the person is at the top of the compensation plan, and this is their chart where they declared that Amare will be in hyper growth, and we're right at the beginning of that threshold where you can really make a lot of money. According to this very own person, not to Amare, 4 to 10 years down the line, that's when hypergrowth within the company will start. And that means now is the best time to join because you're able to make the most money. Whenever you see people talk about their MLM, now is always the best time to join. But that is what she's referring to when she's referring to hypergrowth. Now, mind you, the person was referring to building a team, to recruiting, and she is speaking about the affiliated program. Those are two different things. Number one, this is already a bogus chart created by somebody who is a distributor within Amare, and this is what happens in his very own personal opinion. And she kind of copied that and used that also to explain how important it is to join now, because we're also now in hypergrowth, and you will be able to make a lot of money if you join Amare's affiliated program. But let's take a look how you can actually become an affiliate with Amare, what they themselves state what happens on their website. So let's take a look at Amare's influencer program that is Amare X. Built for influencers by influencers, Amare X partners with you to get award-winning solutions into your customers' hands. Our products, your platform. Apply now. Okay, so you need to apply for this. If you are an influencer and you have a platform of at least 15,000 followers, you can apply to become an ambassador for Amare, an Amare X ambassador. But you have to sign up, you have to give certain information, and then Amare will take a look at your request and it will either be granted or not. That is the Amare X ambassador program for people who already have a substantial following on social media. And according to Amare, you can expect that we pay you, we respect you and the platform you've built. You can earn up to 38% commission based on volume and sales. We have one of the highest compensation rates in the social selling market. Incentives and experiences. We want to help you live a lifestyle of mental wellness. This includes free travel, fun escapes, and priceless experiences. Do it your way. We figure we do what we do best, create the best products on the mental wellness market, and you do what you do best with your audience. We have the best results. Why join? Get a custom $10 promo code, chance to earn up to 38% commission. We send you 3 free products in the first month, incentive path, financial travel prices. Be part of a community you love. Then there's also a disclaimer connected to this influencer program that says, generating meaningful compensation as a partner requires considerable time, effort, and commitment. This is not a get-rich-quick program. There is no guarantees of financial success, and results will vary widely among participants. To qualify for any bonus, you must meet all requirements of the Amare Global Compensation Plan. So to me, this ambassador program doesn't sound like it is free. You might be able to get 3 products in your first month, kind of as a starting point, but then you will very likely have to purchase the products yourself if you want to show them on your social media. And while you have a $10 promo code you can pass on, that is also what we have seen in Bethany's post before. If you want to continue to show the products, like the highlight product for $160, the Happy Juice, you yourself will have to purchase these. I mean, most people will not be on their social media just say, hey, use my code and buy this or that. At some point, you might also want to show the product. And then in addition to that, the small point that you also left out, if you want to participate in this, you will also have to have at least 15,000 followers on the social media platform that you apply with. That is a lot of followers. It is not that easy, and it is not free when we're talking about this affiliated program. I believe what she is actually referring to and what she actually means is the Amare Refer a Friend program. That is not affiliated marketing, and that is also not influencer marketing. The Amare Refer a Friend program reward yourself and your friends through our referral program. Give them $10 off their first order with your special link. How it works: share Amare with friends. Loving your experience with the Amare products? Don't keep it a secret. Give your friends $10 off their first order with your personal referral link. Your friend places a subscribe and save order, $39.95 or more, and you get a free product. Ready to get started? If you are an existing customer, simply click here to sign into your account to get your personal referral link. If you're new, click here to become an Amare customer. I believe that is rather what she's referring to, but in that case, it is also not free. Yes, you might get a $10 off link for the first order of that person, and you yourself get a free product, but you have to be a customer, so you need to purchase the product. In my opinion, these referral programs, specifically in MLMs, they're rather cheap because you get a free product in return and the customer on their very first order gets $10 off. But that is really just something for people who I believe actually use the products as a customer and believe that they will do something for them. Then you might be able to get a product for free if the other person has an order of over $39.95. I do not know, it is not specified here if you get any free product or just specific products, but that is not affiliated marketing. And the other program, the Ambassador X program, is something that requires for you to already have a social media following with at least 15,000 subscribers, and then you have to apply for this. You're not just given some sort of link, whereas in this case, if you are already a customer, you can sign up, you get the referral link, and then you can benefit off of that. Or if you're interested in this and you're not yet a customer, you must become a customer. How do you get a customer in an MLM? You buy the product, so it's not free. So in my opinion, this is a misrepresentation because Bethany herself, Yoursoberguide herself, she is not just sharing links. She doesn't have 15,000 followers on her Instagram. She is a distributor within Amare, and then she's also using and incentivizing other people to use this Amare Refer a Friend program. So this is once again a misrepresentation of what is actually happening there, but I think it is easier to have people as customers and to allow them to share the products. It's easier for you because you will ultimately also profit off of that if these will become your customers too within this referral program, and then the person referring gets a free product and the person who is looking at the products for the first time gets $10 off. But that is not affiliated marketing. But I think it is easier to do it this way than have somebody as a customer or as a recruit who is an influencer with at least 15,000 followers, where you would very likely profit more off of that person. What we saw on the application, you don't have to give a name of somebody who referred you to this. So you could just try to sign up with this referral program. Not that I'm recommending this, but it looks like you don't have to be connected to an existing distributor. That is why in the distributor's eyes, it is more interesting to have a customer who's also connected in this Refer a Friend program. Misrepresentation over misrepresentation. The worst points about this person, about Yoursoberguide, is really the ridiculous health claims and also her narrow it down to people who struggle with alcohol, with sobriety, because it is yet again a display of the predatory nature of MLMs and also predatory tactics that distributors use in multi-level marketing companies. I believe if you yourself struggle with addiction or struggled with addiction and you can give valuable information utilizing your social media on sobriety, I think that is amazing and that is so valuable, and you can actually help people if you are willing to share about your personal trauma and about your personal experience in that field. But to utilize that to sell shitty Amare products is absolutely disgusting, because you're banking on people's vulnerabilities and you're also presenting yourself as a person that has a certain respectability because you already went that route and you were successful and now you can teach others. In addition to that, she also has a master's degree in addiction counseling, which gives her even more validity, I would say, in the eyes of people that struggle with addiction. And the fact that she's using and that she's abusing her professional route as well as her personal route in such a way is really, really disgusting. And the fact that posts and claims like this can go on, although this person has already been reported to the authorities in the state of Washington and also to Amare, is absolutely gross, and it is absolutely not okay. And that is why I think it is important to also take a stand on your social media and speak up about this if you're comfortable doing so. I will continue to speak more about Amare, not specifically about this person, in the future, and I have 2 more videos lined up because they show very clearly where people like this get their ideas from. It is the distributors that we see with their posts and with their claims, but where are they coming from? They're coming from the corporate side. They're coming from Amare themselves, that also apparently have not taken any action to stop somebody from spreading this type of misinformation, these unsubstantiated health claims, and it is important to talk about this. If you like these types of videos, then please consider subscribing. If you like this specific one, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to let me know something, please feel free to do so in the comment section down below. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, tschüss!